going on? So 10 years ago, LeBron James made a decision to come to the Miami Heat, and I was very elated. I am a Miami Heat fan. Dwayne Wade was my favorite player in the OOs. Um, and then when Shaq came along, that was great. But then you fast forward to 2010 with D Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. Pat Riley was president, Eric Spoelstra was coach. Very hype. Um, I was glad LeBron James made a decision because Cleveland was never going to attract free agents that were capable of taking him to the next level. He had done all he could at that time, and he outstayed his welcome. His owner, Dan Gilbert, really was like an owner, was his plantation master. And he then called him all kinds of names. Now, I know LeBron wanted to go back and win one for the land, which he did in 2016, and though I still think they stole it from Golden State. That's a whole nother story, another video. But he went back to Dan Gilbert, and he couldn't stand him, you know. But he went back there. But he left Cleveland because they weren't supporting him. You need to have a support system, and to understand a special talent, you have to utilize all the pieces, all the parts. He wasn't getting it there. So he went with Pat Riley, knew how a thing or two about winning, with Dwayne Wade, who was his best friend. And to me, Dwayne Wade single-handedly opened up the doors for LeBron James to get to the next level. Now, LeBron is a overall better talent, but he ain't have Dwayne Wade's mental talent. Dwayne Wade, one of those guys that had both, but the mental talent, he knew how to teach. And LeBron needed that polish to become a champion. The decision was awkward with him and Jim Gray, and he said, and he seemed like he was afraid, but then it made him into a villain, and he went on. But let's be realistic. 4 years in Miami, 2 chips, 2 finals appearances, 2 league MVPs, 2 finals MVPs, 4 All-Stars, etc. And to me, he played his best basketball in Miami. And I'm not being biased when I say I'm just being real. Because to me, when he's with the Heat, he had better structure and things were more focused. He was like really at his peaks capabilities. I don't think he's played better basketball. I think he's had some great stretches when he came back to Cleveland and some things with the Lakers. But I think them 4 years in Miami, he played his best basketball. But the decision was the smartest move he made. He changed the culture in the NBA that you could go on, be a free agent, that you could dictate where your career would go. That was a smart move. And of course, Kevin Durant did it with Golden State. Kyrie Irving had done it, going to Boston, to Brooklyn. And you seeing Kawhi Leonard getting out of San Antonio, going to Toronto and winning a chip last year, now back with the Clippers this year. So those are some smart maneuvers. And they do lead back to LeBron James. LeBron James was the changing of the guard, you know. And the biggest free agent move since Shaquille O'Neal, you know. So when you think about these moves, of course, Shaq did do those power moves when he went from Orlando to the Lakers and then got his trade out of the Lakers to Miami. So, but what LeBron did and bonding up with guys and teaming up with who he wanted to was another step, a whole nother level to this, which you just don't see. So that was a move. That was a boss move right there. So 10 years, the decision, very memorable moment. And a lot of thoughts and takes about that. And I'm glad that he was successful with the Heat, obviously. I wish he had stayed, but we're glad we got some chips with him. So, anyway, that's my thoughts and takes about LeBron James' decision. 10 years later, rewinding, remembering it, changed the course of basketball for a particular decade. He had a very successful, one of the best careers ever in the NBA. Give your thoughts and takes about LeBron James' decision 10 years later, what you think, how you reflect on it. Hit that like and subscribe and the bell rings a new video. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And you never know, decisions are very pivotal to change a lot the course. Peace.